Okay, so follow up on me going to the gym today. It was a good time because it wasn't crowded, but there were probably like 30-ish people in there, which still to me was like crazy. I literally sweat from my nerves from being in there, but they have classrooms in the back. And my warm ups and my ab stuff was all things that I could do without being in the weight room. And so I went and hid in the back in the classroom in the very far corner and did all of that stuff there. So that was great. But I did have to use the machines. And the girl that showed me around when I first got there, I guess she assumed that I'd been to the gym before and I didn't need a tour. And I was like, yeah, I do. I haven't been in a gym in years and I haven't used like the strength training actual machines in probably 20 years. You're going to have to show me. So she took me around and kind of gave me some information. There's lots of different areas in there. And so it was still confusing. Anyway, she's like, well, if you need anything, just come back up here and ask me. So of course, like I'm looking at the things that I'm going to try and do. Some were a leg press, leg extensions. And I know what those machines are, but there's different ones in the gym. There's what's it, like an angled leg press or something like that. Anyway, so I had to go back up there and I was like, hey, so here's what I'm supposed to be doing. I was like, is there a difference in these machines? So in the middle, it's kind of cool because they have all these different machines. And if you do something on each one of them, it's a 30-minute fast workout. And she said, go to that one because that one actually has where you just do the pin instead of having to actually remove the weight and put it on anything. That was a lot of help because I was already anxious and like freaking out because I don't know what I'm doing and I feel like an idiot. So she's like, use this machine and then go two more down and use that machine. And I was like, oh yeah, great, simple, thank you. So I walked down there and the very first machine that I get on is to do my leg press, right? And so you have to move the pin. And so I moved the pin where I thought I should go and it still wouldn't budge. Y'all, I did this for 5 minutes. At that point, I'm sweating profusely because I'm like, I look like an idiot. I don't know what I'm doing. I can't even work this easy machine. Then I realized that somebody had taken another pin and put it way down towards the bottom. So I just couldn't move the thing. So of course, then I had to undo that and go back up to the top and start again. And it worked. And I was like, whew, thank you. I was afraid I was gonna have to get up and get like literally one-on-one instruction for it, but I made it work. So anyways, I went on and did a couple of the other machines, did leg extensions. I did the stair stepper. I'd never done one of those before. That was pretty cool. And then there was this dumbbell like bar I was supposed to use to do glute bridges. And the only area that I saw, there was a lot of weightlifters and I did not want to go over there. I was like, I'm not doing that. And so I went to the HIIT section where nobody was. And I just grabbed a big 20-pound weight and did it that way. So I then realized afterwards that they actually have individual bars in the HIIT area. And I could have done it that way. So I know that now. And I could have done it all by myself. But I went despite it literally about killing me and me just being anxious and almost sick to my stomach. But I made it through the entire workout, which was about an hour, and I finished. And I'm gonna try tomorrow. Just say a prayer for me. Okay.